Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Darksiders 2. I'm NegPrimer, and we are in the City of the Dead. I had to look up what its name was for a second there. And there's a glowing sea serpent thing. Flying serpent out here somewhere. You can hear it growling. Yep, see it go by there. We'll actually hold on here for a minute until we see it again. Yep. So, actually not entirely sure what that is. I don't remember the exact details of this area, apparently. I do not remember... I don't really remember this dungeon at all. And that's not like I don't remember the layout or anything, it's like I don't remember having seen this. But you might have noticed, you guys might have noticed, for those of you who've been paying attention, and I think this is why, part of the reason I have a hard time motivating myself to jump back into this game right away, is the layouts that, ever since we came to the City of the Damned, the layouts have been, not the layouts, but the actual appearances, have been fairly generic, not very exciting. And I just want... I'm ready to move on. One of them glided off the edge. Interesting. And died from it too, because there is actually like a world there. Alright, so... You would think I would have a little bit better memory of this place, but I'm not really picking up anything. Because it is the first time you're back here since getting... it's the first thing you do after getting this really actually kind of cool power, where your body turns into a stone and you split your soul into two parts. Oh, you know what? I think I can grab my stone body, actually. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. So I can still take damage and die and everything while in this form. A little bit weird because obviously I am tethered. You can see everything is already getting a little bit fuzzy. So yeah, I don't get much range on it. But yeah, that thing flying around, I honestly don't even remember... Am I seriously that was just all to go back here? What did I miss? Was there crystals somewhere? There's this track. There's one of those. Some power. What am I missing? This one seems to be giving me quite a bit of trouble, actually. Yeah, I don't see anything. Oh, damn it! Okay. I see it. And I don't know if you guys can hear it in my voice, but I do get a lot more. I don't know. Maybe today's just a bad day, but I feel like I get a lot more, a lot easier exhausted. I don't know. And again, I don't want to sound like I'm hating on this game because I actually really like this. But it's largely because my time is so valuable right now that I think that's why I'm having a bit hard time justifying it. That's why I actually started doing the Let's Tries. What should I do? What's down here? This is back out here. But they're giving me an opportunity to try out new games and stuff, which is not necessarily like, oh, they're also great or anything like that, although so far I've been pretty happy with them. I really need to go back and play more of their Cayman Echo. But it's largely just because, I mean, in my line of work, the more games I can play, the better. Because then not only do I get to see how some of the mechanics that they've come up with, maybe to come up with my own direction on them and stuff, but what they have done, I can see what they've done well and what they haven't done well and what can be improved and yada yada yada. And so that's probably a lot more exciting to me right now, because it feels like I'm being more productive. Ooh. Oh, we're back out here. Well, we open that door now. There's another one of those, I think. I can't remember what they're called, but they're called jailers in the first game. And I do also have my Reaper form available to me. But I'm gonna go without using that for a minute here. Oh, especially since I'm not even gonna fight those for starters. See, and the problem with the camera there is that it doesn't tend to focus on. All the controls are camera relative. So when I'm off to the side like this and I want to dodge, it makes it a lot more complicated. Yeah, I saw that undead general pop up there. Get out of the corner. So you can see I do get a little bit of, I do have lifesteal now. That makes it easier for me to go without more control of my medkits too. Okay. Now it's gonna release these, I think they're called Tormentors. Release all three at once or just one at a time? I think I might go one and then the other two once I take care of that. Oh, maybe this one at a time. Release that first. And then my game froze. Okay. Hold on a second, people. Hey everybody, sorry about that crash. We're actually, I had to do this fight again. So that was the first Tormentor. See, we still got the two left. Hold on, there's money over here. Ouch. Yeah, I wish that when they made the that definitive edition here, they would have fixed some of the stability issues. That doesn't seem to be the case. Okay, so yeah, that puts... Okay, that brought the second one in. So what we're gonna do now... Let's do as much damage as we can with that. Okay. But the whole reason that we had to quit is actually because of my computer crashing, not the game crashing. So that shouldn't be an issue. And actually, honestly, even then, it was only because it was at that very particular part where we lost the whole Colossus fight thing because of the crash. And I was not willing to just give that up. So as long as, even if that were to happen again, we would most likely just let it go. But because that was such an important part, like if it happened again, there's another fight coming up near the end of the game. If it happened then, I do it. If I lost the final boss fight, then that would be a problem that I'd have to actually go back and redo. That kind of stuff. Okay. So now, I think, actually, yeah, This is the part I was mentioning earlier on that we're on speed. We're on speed.
Time is of the essence.
Yep. Yes, it is, Death. Because we have to do drops like that. Okay, I'm glad we got that the first time, because if I was gonna be sitting here trying not to die over and over and over again, I probably would have left pretty mad. Yeah, well, I mentioned after we came back from having lost the game, from having to replay up to the point that the game is crashing, I mentioned that there were parts that my game was glitching out on the vines, and that was one of the places. That was the place specifically that I was really worried about it. Hello, buddies. Alright. Hello. Alright. And did we see these guys at all in this game? I'm trying to remember if if we've only come across them in the first game or if it's both. I don't think we've seen any abominations in this game. But I don't know, as you guys have seen, we're in the city of the dead right now. We're kind of in the underworlds where all the lost souls go. It's not the same realm as hell in this lore, so we are somewhere completely different. Sorry, we're gonna go back and see what that is. So yeah, there's of course been the Lord of Bones and all that stuff. This is not where the Destroyer came from. This is not the realm of heaven. This is more like a limbo, I guess. This is where souls come to be judged. This entire underworld's not just here. So the entire, Kingdom of the Dead. Or the City of the Dead. Okay. I see what they're going for. We have, of course, fought, I think, a single lich before. They like to spawn in more and more of these hosts. Into the darkness. I'm not sure how much you guys even tell what's going on. There's so many. Now even I can't tell what's going on. There, this guy. Oh, this guy. Okay. Wow. So we cleared all them out. Keep on keeping on. Now we're gonna jump. I jumped down here intentionally. So scarabs, actually, we did come across a bunch of them in the first game too. Although I'm not sure if they were scarabs or if they were just beetles. But when we went to fight Shelob, was Shelob? Was it the same name as the character from Lord of the Rings? Whatever the giant spider queen was. There were beetles all over the place. But not the hulking scarabs. Those are new to this game. Okay. So, this might look more or less familiar. There was a platform earlier. Okay. Let's double check these, just make sure I'm not missing anything. And I'm not really concerned about them. They're more or less harmless. I'd like to get through this dungeon this episode, but I'm not sure how much is left. Camera. Makes it so I can get over there. But I have to hold that down, don't I? My concern there is range. Let's go ahead and do this before I do anything else. See, and it's confusing too, because it shows up as unlocked there, but there is actually a grate over the door. It says that there's a treasure chest right here. Is it on the other side of this wall? Is it behind me? What is that? What is that? That does not look familiar to me at all. Okay. I have an idea. What on earth? Evil gnome? Nomad. Oh! That name sounds familiar. I believe that is that the guy that you fight in the Crucible? The, like, optional Crucible boss? Or was that somebody else? That's not what that looked like at all from the other side, though. I was thinking it was going to be a claw, a dragon claw or something. Can't do that. Oh yeah, there might be more to this dungeon than I really want there to be.